All right, my people, we had to try this again. What's that?
What is?
Oh, thank you. Okay. All right, who's watching? Okay, we got Cody Roy in, so let's invite him. I need to mute my TV. Cody Roy, if you would. Cody, if you would kindly, sir, this is an exclusive interview between CJ Styles and James Hundar, for their match at CCW Hostile Territory. We're just waiting on CJ to accept, and we're waiting on James to come in. Hold on a second, guys. Give me a second. All right, we just got confirmation from James. James will be joining us any second. It's funny. I don't see Alberto Del Rio on this game. Is he on there? I say, is he on there? He should be. He should be. Yes, he is. Okay, Quentin is in, so all we got to do is invite him. This is an exclusive interview. CJ Styles won't be here, so I guess we're just interviewing James.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am. Of course, y'all know me as Trey Danger, but I'm KJ Hill for right now. And I'm sitting here with the man of the hour, the man with the only fastest uprising superstar talent in history of CCW, the Big Splash, the former two-time Mad American champion, former Universal champion, James the Big Splash Hundar. James, what's good, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
All right, man. So I'm all right, man. I've never done this, so um, I'm not Michael Cole. I've never done this, so this is my first rodeo. During your last match, you suffered a lower back injury, putting you out for like I say a few weeks. Um, how do you prepare coming into your match Sunday against well either next Sunday or tonight? How do you come with your match against CJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship?
Well, since I had that injury, I had a lot to think about. How am I going to get back on top? And with that injury, just letting me know that I'm saying I am human, but at the same time, I'm still gonna make it splash. I am the big splash. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared to go against him for the Intercontinental Championship. I will be prepared for it. I will be ready for it.
Okay. Now, I need me another. I'm hungry. Um, there's been a lot of talk on social media.
Hmm.
This whole thing, you getting injured and CJ Styles winning the Intercontinental Championship. He actually won the minor Mr. Break the Bank match. He had 3 matches. The major money Mr. Break the Bank match is for the major title. Um, no, then there's a title, there's a Mr. Break the Bank title, and then there's 3 Bank briefcases. One for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship, the Women's Championship, and the other one was for the Universal Championship. Now the title itself is for major. That's for minor titles. So he won that and cashed in and won. And now he's been talking about he wants some more competition and he called you out of all people. So I want to know what's your reaction to CJ Styles calling you out for the Intercontinental Championship.
I don't know much about him, but I can't say this. All that talking can only get you so far, man. So whatever you got to say about me, we can settle it in the ring. And, and with that being said, you are the current Intercontinental Champion, but that is gonna come to an end when I take it away from you.
Confident words, confident words to live by. Okay, you know, like I said, I'm not like Michael Cole, but I am going to ask the hard hitting question.
Hmm.
How did you feel when you were told that you were going to be out for a few weeks?
Disappointed. I wouldn't say embarrassed, but like I said, I put on one hell of a match. But to go out like that, it's just it's heartbreaking. But but like I said, I'm gonna mentally and physically prepare myself to come back. I can't wait to come back into the ring, especially since one loudmouth talking CJ Styles wants to talk while I'm out of action. But trust and believe, I will be back, and I will be taking that Intercontinental Championship away from him. Trust and believe that.
Sound like Roman Reigns, okay. Uh,
Not trying to be Roman Reigns, but you know my history. You know how I get down in the ring.
oh, yeah, I know exactly because the last time me and you fought, we both fell off the side of the damn cell. We ended up through 2 parts of the announce table, and we still got up like nothing happened, and we kept running the match. So I know you're one tough SOB. So for one, I want to personally welcome you to the first ever Dangerous report or Dangerous Zone report, whatever title I choose to call it. But anyway, here on um the I call it here on the Dangerous highlight reel. Um, quiet, you stupid idiots. I'm sorry. Um, I want to know once you become an Intercontinental Champion, what is your next move?
I'm gonna be prepared for all comers, and whoever's next to go against me, if I win the Intercontinental Championship. No, I ain't gonna say if. When I win Intercontinental Championship, I'm prepared to face all comers. whoever wants the Intercontinental, you gotta go through me.
So you hear that? CCW Universe. James Hundar is laying down the law. He's challenging anyone and everyone when he wins the Intercontinental Championship Sunday or tonight at CCW House Takeover territory. So let me see. Courtney King is watching this right now. Okay, what's up, Courtney? Um, anybody? So I got James here. I'm still gonna ask him some questions, and if y'all want to ask James some questions, it's gonna just like if y'all want to ask him some questions, y'all ask him, but do it hashtag James Hundar and then ask him the question. But James, how have you been preparing for this moment right now? Returning off your minor injury. You've been in the company. You've been in the company. That's the hashtag James Hundar, and then asking your question. But James, back to you, man. How are you preparing and how are you getting yourself ready to come back in this matchup against against CJ Styles? When you first heard that CJ Styles was talking mess, what did you feel, and while you were training and preparing like a madman, what was going through your head?
Like, who is this kid just all of a sudden just want to talk down on me? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm injured, because I'm out for a while, but I'm like, I'm going to have to put him in his place. And if that means taking the Intercontinental Championship away from him, that's what I have to do because ain't nobody just gonna come talk now on me and expect me not to do nothing about it. So when I do get back in that ring, just be prepared for what's coming. That's all I said. Just be prepared.
Okay. Now, I'm not sure. Excuse me. I'm not sure if you're aware, but for anybody who watched it, the KBW match on YouTube, Cage versus Cameron Jackson, that was a hell of a match. I feel like the match between you and CJ Styles is going to end up like that match. If you haven't seen Cage versus Cameron Jackson on KBW, go watch it. That was a hell of a match. And I feel like it's going to be, it's going to be elbows dropping, fist swinging, feet flying, table getting broken, chairs used. I feel like the ropes. It's gonna happen between this rivalry has been the most heated rivalry in CCW since my rivalry with Mike Lawson and AJ Creed. If you watching this, I'm coming after you, man. Man, you do realize that when you come back, you have to worry about the shield. Is waiting. They've heard that you're coming back, and you do realize that the shield you've now got a target on your back once you win the Intercontinental Championship.
Excuse me.
I mean, once your music hit and you step in the ring, the shield is going to be right there. So now, basically, you are a wanted man.
Hmm.
What is your response and how do you come off that? Oh yeah, pick out the Jazz. These just got serious, folks. But what is your reaction to those comments made by the Shield? And I quote, they said, Honda, you may be the big splash, and you may have made a big splash, but the joke's gonna be on you come Sunday because the hounds of justice will always do what's best for business. What is your comment to the Shield?
Wow. I laugh at that, man. Because all of a sudden, these news want to come at me? At me. Because I made a huge splash in the CCW.
I mean,
No.
I mean, the Shield have been running roughshod, and they feel like once you become Intercontinental Champion, you're gonna be like the Miz. You're gonna bring dishonor and disgrace to the championship. So and and now they're um they're saying that you are not even worthy of the Intercontinental Championship title shot. And once you're basically a wanted man, once you step foot back in this ring. So how do you respond to the Shield's numerous tweets on social media?
Dishonor the championship? Have I
Yeah.
dishonored the Native American Championship? Have I dishonored the Universal Championship? So if I get the Intercontinental Champ, I'm a dishonor that. I'm bringing injustice to that by me winning the championship. Okay. Well, we'll see what this so-called Shield. So when I win the Intercontinental Championship and I bring prestige and just the being honored to become Intercontinental Champion. We'll see how much injustice that I bring when I win the Intercontinental Championship. We'll see if I'm really dishonoring the Intercontinental Championship. So they can say whatever they want, but like I said, when I win the Intercontinental Championship, when, not if, when I win the Intercontinental Championship,
So um okay guys, let me give you a little if y'all didn't know, let me give you a little in light on what's happened over the past few months. Um excuse me. Oh, excuse me. CJ Styles has rubbed James off the wrong way. He heard that um he heard that James Hundar was out of action, and he's using the Intercontinental Championship to lure James into this match. He says that James is not ready. He is physically going to put James on the disabled list, and he basically is out to get James. So um, I'm just curious. Why would CJ Styles come after the man? Why would he come after the fastest uprise that is James Hundar? James, I'm saying this to you, man, because I've been wanting to interview you for a long time, and see how long have we been live? When we were live 19 minutes, Jay, you already giving us some good intel, good insight on what's to come tonight or Sunday, depending on how I feel. So, and then not only do you have to worry about, not only do you have to worry about CJ Stab, now this is where I turn into Trey Danger. Not only do you have to worry about CJ Styles, not only do you have to worry about the shit, but me personally, you have to worry about the CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Trey Danger. You have to worry about the lunatic rebel known as Trey Danger. And once I put you down, James, this isn't KJ anymore now. This is Trey speaking to you. Once I put you down, you will know we are going to hell together, and only one of us is coming out alive. See, once I win CCW World Championship back, see, right now it's split. It's split between the CCW title and the World Heavyweight Championship. And once I merge those two back together like it was, due to Mike Lawson on the board, they say we should at least try for a couple of weeks, see how it fits, and it does not fit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get those two titles back into one. And when I do, the first person that I'm calling out is you, my friend. I'm calling you out because you have showed so much poise and so much frustration, so much hunger to the point where I have no legal action but to take you out. It doesn't matter where we are. It doesn't matter what we do. I am not going to rest until one of us is the last man left standing. We're going to put our bodies through turmoil. We're going to put our bodies through hell and back. And what I'm not looking for anything less from you, James. You are a great competitor. I give you that. I give you that because you have earned my respect. But that's just it, James. You don't realize what you got yourself into. You don't realize the trouble that you're in. Your injury kind of set me back. I watched your matches and I paid attention and I noticed, I was like, James is missing something. He's missing one thing. And that's God-given talent. You want to say this is your yard. James, I've owned your yard. This is my yard now. One versus all. One man left standing, the other man won't be just standing at all. See, I'm going to take this time to let you enjoy yourself. Let you heal, let you enjoy yourself. And once you get past CJ Styles, let's see if you're ready to face the champ. Because, not to quote John Cena, the champ has arrived. Now, you tell me, are you alpha or omega? You ready to put up or shut up?
Okay. So when I get done with CJ Styles in the Shield, it'll be me and you, huh? For the heavyweight championship, huh? No problem. You said one man's gonna stand, one gonna fall. Well, you looking at the man.
Oh, you're the man now, huh? The man now, right?
Yeah.
If you were the man, you wouldn't have gotten injured. You wouldn't have gotten into that fight with Aaron Strowman, and you know what the hell Aaron Strowman is capable of with James for quite a bit. You've known me. You've known I talk that big time talk and I talk that big time trash, but you know deep down in your soul, James, that this is what it's gonna come to. We have the match. Uh, we have the match. We show up to the match. I win the match, and I beat your ass. Bottom line, simple. James, you want? Oh, we're gonna burn. We're gonna burn in hell. We're gonna burn together. We're gonna tear the whole stadium apart. Back room, locker room, parking lot. It does not matter. And just to be quite fair, James, the stipulation I choose is a no holds barred Memphis street fight for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, do you think you're ready to actually put up a fight with the lunatic rebel that is Trey Danger? Have you gone nuts? Are you insane, sir? What have you been smoking? You really think that you're about to get into a match with me and you're coming out alive? You're not. It's not going to be good for you. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you at all. And I really don't think that you're ready to compete with someone as as better than me. I don't think that you're ready. See, I had to calm down. I don't think that you're ready. I've been saying this for months and months and months, and you prove me wrong every time by winning your matches, by proving me wrong, saying, oh, well, I'm going to beat him, and I'm going to beat him, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. You sound like Cage from KBW. Well, you know what? I am evolutionizing, whether it's fantasy or backyard wrestling. And I can tell you, I consider CCW as part of backyard wrestling. Just don't have that many videos up. Sorry, YouTube. But you know what? I'm gonna let you see something. I'm gonna let you meet someone. That right there is the man known, the son of Bray Wyatt. That is the son. That is the man known as Damian Wyatt. Now, James, I can tell you, I don't think that you're ready to face me, son. I don't honestly think that you're ready to meet the standards of the most dominant superstar that's on CCW today. So let me know now, what is it going to take for me to put you down indefinitely?
Let me ask you something. Am I supposed to be scaring you? Am I supposed to fear you? Am I supposed to run away? Hmm? Let me answer that for you. Hell no. I'm not scared. I don't fear you. I don't run away. And best believe when it all goes down, like I said, I'm gonna be the last man standing, and I'm gonna be world heavyweight champion. I'm ready for this. Trust and believe.
and I was,
I'm not
I was
gonna.
born, and I was born for this. I started this company from the ground up, James. And when I brought you in, I said to myself, maybe this kid has potential. Maybe, just maybe, this kid will, face me for a championship someday. Hell, never thought it would end up being this way. You winning the Native American, yes. And to be quite honest, to be quite honest, you know, there's a difference between me being a commentator and me being the man that I am, the man, the legend, not the myth, the legend that is Trey Danger. See, I was on BBW for a little while and I picked up a few things. And one is you don't want to mess with a lunatic. You don't want to poke the bear, James. So, to answer your question, are you scared? Son, you should be afraid. Be very afraid. Because once I put you through a million tables, once I put you through a million ladders or chairs, whatever it is that I gotta put you through to put you away, it's going to happen. And this time you won't be getting back up. It's not gonna be an easy fight. It's not gonna be the fight that you think was going to happen, James. It's just not. What's gonna happen is you show up, you show out, and I simply put you down. See, you don't have to worry about the shield. That's the least of your problems. You don't have to worry about the shield because the shield are under my control. I have the shield. Rolling Reigns and Rolling Sage, I'm sorry, Rolling Sage and Shawn Rollins, I have them under control. So if anything, you do not have to worry about the shield. Not necessarily, but you have to worry about the man that's going to kick your ass and retain his CCW World Championship. See, James, whether you know it or not, man, you do realize that I am a record-setting 17 times. See, you might not believe me. You might not. Because we just now started going live with the show. So you might not believe me, but on or off the record, I am a record-setting 17-time CCW World Champion. And you don't get that from just making yourself that way. No. You get that blood, sweat, and tears, and that's what I've done since I've been here. I am the longest reigning CCW champion with 4,559 days, and I am the first CCW World Heavyweight Champion. And James, I don't think that you're ready for someone like me, man. I don't think that you're ready to put up with the concept that you're going to lose on Sunday. I don't even think that you're ready and that you realize that you're going to be out of commission for months, maybe even years. It depends on if and only if I show you mercy. Now, 4 weeks from now, it'll be CCW Vengeance. And at CCW Vengeance, I'm taking you out. And I'm retaining what's mine. Look at my acolytes. If you follow me, for anyone that follows me, look at the accomplishments from either show. From when I traveled all the way to BPW and when I came back. Look at my acolytes. 5-time six-time BPW champion. 6-time World Heavyweight Champion. 8-time World Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. And the list goes on. 9-time Intercontinental Champion. And the list goes on. Okay, but that was BPW. Let's focus on my CCW acolytes. 17-time world CCW World Heavyweight Champion, the first ever CCW. I was the first CCW and World Heavyweight Champion of all time, the longest reigning CCW World Heavyweight Champion of all time. I'm a former Intercontinental Champion, Native American Champion, Tag Team Champion. The list goes on. I'm on the rise to going into the CCW Hall of Titans. And James, you're just the rookie that got lucky. And when I say that, James Hundar, this is what's going to read in the papers. Trey Danger on the rise to the Hall of Titans. And he faces the rookie that got lucky. It sounds like a good title. So go ahead. Have fun. Win the Intercontinental Championship. In the words of The Miz, when he was addressing The Rock, Raw gets rocked by James Hundar. Or shall I say, Mayhem gets rocked. Mayhem, the show Monday Night Mayhem, Mayhem gets rocked by James Hundar tonight. But on Sunday, or at No Vengeance, Hundar gets beat. Believe that. I'm going to let you speak, because I know you got some tense words. I know this interview had to happen. So I'm gonna let you speak, and I want you to give me some insight on how you plan on taking my world. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Stand by. I got some fast questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. James?
Yeah, I'm here.
This is what it's gonna look like. You see that? This is how the picture is gonna look once I'm standing over you, foot to the chest with my title held high, and I say, the champ has arrived. So, like I said, I'm gonna let you talk, man, because I know me and you've been going back and forth on social media. This was originally supposed to be an interview between you and CJ Styles, but I'm gonna scratch that. Now this is an interview between you and me. This rivalry has been going on for months since you started, and I told you, I was like, James, you're not gonna do it, man. You proved me wrong because you made the biggest impact in CCW, which set me back to a corner to where, hold on, let me put it on my good side. There we go. So you tell me, James, now it's your talk. Now it's your time. Let you have the floor. But be careful, because I want you to know who you're talking to. You're not talking to CJ Styles. You're not talking to who is it? Who is it? You're not talking to Alberto El Petron or Damian Wyatt. You're talking to the champ. Talk to the champ, son. So, Mr. Honda, I do believe it's on you, sir.
I ain't gonna do much talking. Only thing I know, that title is coming to me. And trust me when I say this. Your time is over. And not to quote John Cena, but I'm gonna quote my time is now.
Wow.
The new CCW World Heavyweight Champion. So, yeah. So forget all the accomplishments, forget all the records, all the stuff you accomplished here in CCW, and one of the most uprising stars in CCW. Just know that with me and you face for that heavyweight championship, you right, all hell is gonna break loose. But like I said, I'm gonna be the last one standing, and I'm gonna be raising that championship high as the new CCW World Heavyweight Champion.
James, I simply do not know. Hold on, I'm trying to find it here. Hey, can anyone tell me who in the hell does this guy think he's talking to? You're not facing any amateur. You're not facing Kurt Hawkins. You're not facing James Ellsworth. You ain't even facing T.J. Perkins. You're facing the champ, son. Look at that. You see that? You see how gold that is? That's going to be around my waist. And come vengeance, it is not going to be your time. Yeah, it's going to be your time to go to the hospital or the morgue, because if you think for 1 second that you have any chance in hell in defeating me, I don't know, James. I guess you bumped your head in that last fight. I guess you bumped your head in that last fight, man. Because when I defeat you, and I will, what makes you think that you're ready to face me, man? You've been out of action for almost a month. What makes you think that you can face me, James? With me and you, right now, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have this deep discussion, and I want to know, because you've been throwing shots at me. I threw shots at you, etc., blah blah blah. So I want to go and I want to get to the nitty gritty of this. What makes you think that you have what it takes to face the lunatic rebel, son? What makes you think you got what it takes to face the champ, the real champ? So you had your little universal title run. That was all cool. But just know, your reign, your time, just like your title reign, will come to an end. So what makes you think you're ready to face me? Like, what exactly have you done, James? Kind of sure everyone in the TCW world wants to know, what the hell have you actually done, James? Camera guy, can you tell me? Tech people, can you tell me? No? Only one man knows the answer to this, and that's you. So you tell me, because I'm not convinced.
We'll find out in Avengers now, won't we? I'll show you what I can do. Oh, I'll show you what I can do. Cause I respect what you've done, but I don't respect you.
You don't respect me. Wow. That's that's big words. That's big words coming from the guy who is now on injury reserve. It's big words, man. Big words. But those big words are gonna get you in a lot of trouble, my man. You see this. See, I know when the when the talent relation when Mr. Real Nice um brought you in from talent relate when of course he is of talent. He's the chief executive officer of talent relations, and he brought you in from ACW, which is our version of NXT. ACW, you won. Let me see. You won a few ACW championships. Won a few. Hmm. But James, that's minor stuff, James. This is the you see this right here. This is the big leagues, James. I worked my ass off to get this, and you think I'm gonna let a rookie from an underdog, an underdog from the underground, come in and destroy the house that Trey Daniel built? Got to be the most delusional man in all of sports entertainment. No, the most delusional man on the face of the planet, sir. So I'm saying to you, James, this is a fight that you're simply not gonna win, man. Our time is gonna come. Believe me, you. Our time is gonna come. But only one of us is walking out. The other one will be getting carried out by the EMTs. James, I really do hope that you got your casket lined up because it's gonna be. I can't think of things to say. It's gonna be a nail in the coffin. Once I'm standing over you, this is the sight that you're gonna see, and your winner, and still see. Oh wait, I gotta do it like I never would. CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Trey Danger. See, James, I am quite frankly the greatest. I'm like Seth Rollins. I am the greatest champion of all time. So you tell me, man, are you actually ready to get your ass handed to you? Are you actually ready to get your cojones kicked? Because I don't think that you're prepared enough to face the. I don't think you're prepared enough to face a man like me, James. You've never witnessed an ass kicking like I'm gonna give you at Vengeance. And if you so happen to beat CJ Styles, you know what? Tonight, tonight on CCW Hostile Territory, I'm gonna be out at ringside. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna be with the comment. I want you to join the commentary table, and I want you to have an insight on what it's gonna be when you get your ass kicked by the hands. These hands right here of me. James, I don't think you're ready. He's not ready either. No, I don't think you're ready, James, because for the simple fact, man, you're just not that good. My new motto that I live by. I am awesome at what I do, Mr. Greater than you. See, I'm Mr. Greater than you because not only because I've won countless championships, I'm Mr. Greater than you because I'm just that. I'm greater than you, James. So I'm pretty sure you got some big plan on how you're gonna take my title and defeat me, which is not gonna happen. So enlighten me. What do you think is gonna happen? What's your prediction? What do you think is gonna happen in Vengeance once the Lunatic Rebel versus the Big Splash, Trey Danger versus James Hundar in a Memphis street fight? What do you think? What are your predictions? What do you think is going to happen? Because I can tell you exactly what the universe wants to know. I can tell you exactly what the universe is going to hear. So you tell me, James, what do you think? The rookie versus the greatest champion of all time.
Convince me, man. You are a tough opponent, and yeah, I am a rookie. But like I said, my time is now, and what I predict, I'm gonna make a big splash in that bitch and come out and take that title from me. And it's gonna be me, like I said, raising that title up high. Me, last man standing. You going to an ambulance. Cause I'm gonna give you 100% of what I got against you. Yeah, you laugh all you
Oh,
want.
oh, it's gonna be me in the ambulance.
I'm ready for you.
Oh, it's gonna be me in the ambulance. It's gonna be me in the ambulance. Okay. Um, I can honestly tell you, James, that you put me in the back of an ambulance, it's not gonna happen. See, Zakata Bowden was the toughest opponent. He was the realest and toughest opponent I've ever faced. And I uprose, look what I did. I uprose you. I uprose Zakata. Zakata won his very first velocity championship, which is the most minor title we have here. And I mean, that's what I do. I make superstars. Look at how I made you. You would not have made it if the authority. See, you want to look at me and say that I'm a paper. I read your last tweet. You want to look at me and you want to say that I'm a paper champion. Trey Danger, you had your interview with Renee Young and JoJo on an episode of Talking Smack. Um, and you said, and I quote, Trey Danger doesn't scare me. He's nothing more than a paper champion, a placeholder. He's only a champion in his own. He's a champion in his own mind. But see, James, what you fail to realize is that you know what? I might add that to the match. Just a good idea, son. I don't care how I have to do it. I don't care if I have to go through hell and high water. I'm gonna make sure that it's you that ends up in the back of that ambulance. When I hit, when I hit the back of the truck and tell the driver to take you away, the Titantron is gonna read James Hundar rests in peace. Because your career is going to be dead once I kill it. I'm killing your career, James. Do you not realize that you just committed career suicide? Do you not understand that? You do realize that, yeah, you just committed career suicide. Not only, not only, excuse me, guys, I had a like poke me. Not not only am I going to defeat you, not only am I going to retain what's rightfully mine, but James, I'm literally going to end your career, man. You see, unlike most people, I tend to show mercy. But for you, you called me a paper champion. James, my brother, it's not a good day for you, sir. I'll tell you what, I'm giving you the opportunity right now to back out. Put your tail between your legs and walk away. I don't do that with everyone. And Zakata, I know you're watching this, so you know what type of opponent I am. Me and you faced before, so you know. So enlighten James. James, I'm giving you one shot. Turn around and go home. Because you're simply not ready to face the champ. It's just that simple, man.
Wow. You convinced me, man. You convinced me that I'm really going to kick your ass at Vengeance.
Wow, this guy.
Hell, I'm backing down this opportunity. Ain't going to happen.
Can y'all really believe this guy? Hold on, man. Hold on, guy. CCW Universe. For those who are watching right now, this interview / confrontation between me and James. Do y'all actually see the load of crap that James is putting bestow you guys? Do you see this? See, James, you just made the biggest mistake of your life, man. You just made the biggest mistake of your career by facing the man that gave you the power, that gave you the meaning to come and make that impact that you're so proud of. See, James, it's not a good day for you, man. So you can sit here and call me a paper champion all you want, but that's not going to change the fact that the champ is going to kick your ass come Vengeance. I gave you one chance, and you let your ego get the best of you. That should be a sign. Worst mistake. Matter of fact, it's gonna be right here. Matter of fact, let's ask James. Y'all can ask me and James anything. Matter of fact, whoever's watching this, the hashtag is gonna read. Watch this hashtag. Worst. Hold on. Get my stupid phone to act right. Mistake. Hey, damn it. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Wait. Okay, there we go. Hashtag worst mistake ever. Because James, that's exactly what you've done. That's what you've done, man. So now I hope and pray that you really don't go through with this and that you do not show up to vengeance. Because when you don't, I'm simply gonna say that the guy was scared. He went home and he caught cold feet and he decided to write a check that his ass couldn't cash. You see, James, I'm not just I'm looking for you not to show up. You're gonna I'm knowing you. You're gonna show some excuse not to turn up, man. And once I finally put you away, my friend, you're gonna be looking in that ambulance. You're gonna be on your way to the hospital. You're gonna ask the EMT what happened to me, and the response is that you got your ass kicked by the hand of the lunatic rebel, the current longest reigning, defending CCW World Heavyweight Champion of all time, baby. See, when I beat GAC, GAC was one of my toughest opponents. But when I beat GAC was a breeze. But beating you is going to be an accomplishment because I finally get to put away my longtime rival and go on to claim my throne as CCW World Champion. Now that felt good. Where you going? That felt good. So CCW Universe, who are y'all pulling for? Are y'all pulling for the man who's on his way to the Hall of Titans? Or are y'all pulling for the man who got lucky? Because that's just what you are. You're just the man that got lucky.
We'll see. Come vengeance.
See, James can talk all that big time trash, but is he gonna be able to back it up? I don't think. I don't think you're gonna be able to back up that trash talk, James. You see, I got your number. I've got your number. You're afraid, James. You're afraid. And you should be. So, if you think that if you do show up and you actually think that I'm going to take it easy on you, you're the most delusional man on earth. There's no way in hell that I'm taking it easy. I'm showing no mercy, no remorse upon you, James. See, you're scared. And I understand that you're scared. When you was against Aaron Strowman in that first table match you were ever in, you weren't scared. When you faced him again in that same match, but this time it was Extreme Rules, you wasn't scared. Hell, even in your match with Zakata Golden, you weren't scared. And Zakata, shout out to you, you weren't scared either. But, James, in the match against me, my man, you should be afraid. You should be terrified that I don't beat the living hell out of you with those chairs. With those chairs and whatever else is out there in the ring. So you get CJ Styles tonight. You get CJ Styles tonight. Become vengeance. You don't get anyone else but the man. The man. No, I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm sorry, Roman Reigns, but I'm the guy. And I'm the guy that's going to kick your ass and tell you what's mine. Because this is my yard. This is my house now. Always has been, always will be. And once I'm done with you, James, you're going to be an afterthought. You're going to be the biggest afterthought of all time. So I'm asking you, James, you tell me, are you seriously ready for this hell of a relationship match that you're going to go through with me? Because I'm telling you, James, you accepted. You accepted my challenge. So I'm asking you, are you really willing to put your body through that much torture? Or are you just plain crazy? I don't know what you've been drinking. I don't know what type of steroids you've been taking. But I do believe you need to give the people their money back. Because for one, going against me, what did you think was going to happen? So you tell me, man. I mean, I know you've been telling the social media that you've had a lot to say to me, and you have a lot that you want to get off your chest. So I'm gonna allow you to get this off your chest right here, right now. You tell me, sir.
I said what I need to say. Just come vengeance. The title is mine. My time is now. And you said I'm gonna be the afterthought? I just this is just the beginning. For me. Because when I win that World Heavyweight Championship, you're the afterthought. I'm the future.
Wow. So you're quoting Seth Rollins now. Wow. Do you think you actually scare me, James? Oh, I'm supposed to be scared. I'm supposed to be terrified, right?
I ain't asking you to be terrified. I ain't asking you to be scared of me. Just know to be prepared. That's all I'm saying. Just be prepared.
Wow. I'm scared. Did y'all have cameramen, tech people, commentators, anybody? Did y'all hear that? I'm I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be prepared. In his words, be prepared, which is a low key time for being terrified against one named James Hundar. I'm supposed to be scared at a man who got injured, who got injured a month before, a month right after you got injured in a match. And then you lose the one championship that was major. You lose the Universal Championship. And for that statement you made on social media, it is you who's the paper champion. You are a champion. You may be one. I'm sorry to say this, CCW. I know everyone's like, go James, Team James Hundar, and Team Hundar Express. But the Hundar Express is getting burnt down. I'm going to personally burn it to the ground. James, you are maybe one of the worst champions in history. I've been holding it back off social media. I've been holding it back ever since I found out that you were on the injured reserve list. And when I'm done with you, James, oh, my brother. Now I finished burning Team Hundar Express to the ground. when I'm finished putting you on the disabled list, not only will you be broken, not only will the whole brand, the whole Hundar brand will be burnt to the ground, you will have nothing else more to do but to look at me as the future of CCW. So this is one match. This is the biggest match of your career. And might I say, James, this is the last. Because hell, if you survive CJ Styles tonight, I don't even think that you're gonna want to show up to vengeance, because once you manage to escape the ass kicking from CJ Styles, you're gonna have to deal with the ass kicking coming from me, because quite frankly, James, you don't want none. You don't. You don't know.
Enough talk. I see you at vengeance.
And there you have it.